It all started as a simple weekend trip. 5 friends, 1 cabin, deep inside the redwood forests of Northern California. They weren't looking for trouble, just a little adventure, a break from city life, and maybe a viral vlog or two. But some roads don't take you where you plan to go. They take you where you're meant to be, even if that place was never meant for you. Ethan drove the old SUV with his usual confidence. He was the kind of guy who believed every rule was meant to be broken. Ryan, sitting next to him, filmed everything for his YouTube channel, grinning as he said, "Day 1, 5 friends, 1 cabin, 0 internet, what could go wrong?" Lara, smart and sarcastic, laughed from the back seat. Jake, quiet and logical, stared out the window, already analyzing the forest around them. And Maya, brave but hiding a quiet fear, smiled faintly, as if trying to convince herself this trip would be fine. The road twisted deeper into the woods. No signal, no maps, just trees swallowing the daylight. By the time they reached the cabin, the sun had almost disappeared. The place stood old and wooden, half covered in moss, with a strange symbol carved into the door, a circle with 3 lines through it, burned into the wood like an ancient warning. Inside, the air was colder, the floor creaked, and the smell of damp wood filled the space. "Guess no one's been here for years," Ethan said, but Maya whispered, "Or maybe someone still is." That night, they sat around a small fire outside. Laughter echoed through the clearing as Ryan pointed his camera toward the woods. "Okay guys, cabin night challenge. Last one inside wins $50, he shouted. But then, everything went quiet. The forest lost its sound. No crickets, no wind, nothing. Then came the footsteps, slow, heavy, crunching through the leaves. Everyone froze. "Probably a deer," Jake said, trying to sound calm, but his voice trembled. The footsteps stopped right beyond the firelight. The flames flickered, then went out, and the forest fell into darkness. "Did you feel that?" Lara whispered as a cold wind brushed past them. The cabin door creaked open on its own. Ryan pointed his camera toward it, but the screen glitched, the battery died instantly. "This isn't funny," Maya said softly. Ethan stood to close the door, but before he reached it, the door slammed shut with a loud bang. They all jumped. Ryan dropped his camera, and for a brief second, the lens caught something inside, a shadow moving tall and wrong. Not human. The rest of the night passed in fear. The lights flickered, wood cracked beneath the floor, and something walked around the cabin. Jake checked the locks every few minutes. Lara traced the symbol on the door, whispering that she'd seen it before, but couldn't remember where. Ryan tried to laugh, but his hands wouldn't stop shaking. Maya stayed by the window, eyes fixed on the tree line. Out there, beyond the darkness, something was watching them. 2 faint eyes glowing between the trees. The cabin wasn't abandoned. It was waiting, and it had been waiting for them. To be continued.